I'll show you a tool that I made for putting in spring bars in watches. The spring bar connects the watch to the watch band. The most common of these spring bars are these three, and in the middle is probably the most modern spring bar that they make. This first one's called a double shoulder, where you can grab onto the shoulder and pull it back into the spring area. This style is typically found on the buckle, and you put the tool in here and pull it back against the spring. You find this type in a buckle like this. Here would be an example of some double shoulder spring bars. A more modern spring bar, you're able to get the tool right in between here and very easily move it back. I find that a lot of spring bar tools don't work well, so I made my own. Here, I'll explain what I did. As you can see, this is made out of a hacksaw blade, which is hardened steel. It feathers down to a point, but there's a notch at the point here that you can grab into the spring bar. The spring bar in, you would grab onto the shoulder and retract it. This watch would need a 14mm spring bar. In fact, this band even tells you that it's a 14mm band. We'll place the spring bar into the watch band. One end of the spring bar into the watch. We'll take this tool and retract back the spring bar and push it into place. There's a lot of dexterity involved with pushing this pin in and pushing in the band. Once the pin is close, you can move everything around until it clicks in. Now test everything to make sure it's not going to come off, because you don't want it to come off as a surprise. This spring bar installation tool works really well because it's hardened steel. There's a lot of these that are not hardened steel, and you can see how thin this one is. You'll see on some of the other models that it's not this thin. So this really can get in to the tightest of spots to put these little pins in. This is the method that works best for me so far for putting in these spring bars.